Welcome back to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brent, and we are doing an unboxing for the DC deck building game expansion of Crisis. So for those who don't know, the DC deck building game is a deck building game. So instead of going out and you make your card deck beforehand, like Magic or Pokemon or stuff like that, you go and you build your deck as you play. So you're spending points to get cards, which allow you to spend points to get more cards and better cards, and the cards have abilities. So it's kind of like a living deck game is the best, I think, a great way of thinking about it. It's constantly changing, different strategy every single time based off of what comes up. Really, really fun game. We've got a gameplay video out there that you can check out. But right now, this is the first expansion pack 1 for the game. You do need a copy of either the main game or the Heroes United game to use this. This isn't a game by itself, so you kind of need at least the main games to play. So the expansion introduces cooperative gameplay, which is a little bit different, so should change things up, and impossible mode to DC deck building game, and that's not all. So there's also new heroes, including Constantine, Santana, Swamp Thing, Animal-Man, Robin, and Green Arrow. There's 8 playable Crisis superheroes with all new abilities: Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Green Lantern, Cyborg, Aquaman, The Flash, and Martian Manhunter. There's 15 challenging Crisis cards requiring players to team up. There's the impossible mode supervillains, which make cooperative games tough and competitive games even tougher. There's dozens of new equipment, superpower locations, heroes, and villain cards for the main deck. There's 60 cards in there, 14 oversized superhero cards, and rules to help you integrate it all to your main games. So let's open this up and show off what you get inside. So we've played a bunch of games so far with the DC deck building game, and I have to say that the game's really, really balanced. We're about 50-50 split. We've actually had one outright real tie in the game. So this is going to be fun. I'm hoping this will add a bunch of variation to the game. Sorry, I have like no fingernails, which means opening boxes and plastic and stuff like that are really, really difficult. Apparently I'm having lots of trouble with this one. First and foremost, we get rules, just like the main game. Well, the font's a lot smaller, but the rules are it's pretty thin. You know, we're not talking a lot here, and a lot of it is clearing up specific cards, introducing competitive game play. I mean, for what we threw out there, this is not a whole lot of rules, which is pretty cool. First and foremost, we'll do the hero second, but let's open up the main deck of cards to show off what you get inside. Right away. So, Crisis cards. I haven't played the game yet, so I couldn't tell you specifically what the Crisis cards do. Let's see if I can quickly read while I'm showing things off. Crisis cards. So most Crisis cards have an ongoing ability that will hinder your team. Many have effects at the start or end of each player's turn, so be sure to read the Crisis card as you start your turn. The Crisis effect happens at the start of your turn. This is before you can play. So let's check it out. So we've got some pretty memorable, iconic moments. You got the death of the family, alternate realities, Arkham Breakout, Atlantis attacks, collapsing parallel worlds, dimension shift, electromagnetic pulse, final countdown, identity crisis, Kryptonite Meteor, Legion of Doom, Rise of the Rot, Untouchable Villain, Wave of Terror, and World Domination. What's interesting is it's a lot of storylines pre-New 52 and post-New 52, so it's pretty cool that they've mixed it up for new and old fans of DC Comics, just fans of DC Comics. So let's read some of the cards. So we have Death in the Family, ongoing. At the start of your turn, destroy a hero in the lineup. If there are none to destroy, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. To beat, each player must destroy a defense card in his hand to stop it. Let's go with Arkham Breakout. When a villain with an attack enters the lineup, treat it as if it were a first appearance attack against all players. That's pretty cool. Let's go with Atlantis. At the start of your turn, resolve all villain attacks in the lineup against you. If there are no attacks, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. So it's pretty sweet. There's a lot here that looks like it's going to shake things up and make the game a bit more unpredictable and a lot crazier. Crazy, unpredictable, I'm a fan. And I like it. So let's go and check out some of the power cards. So we got equipment. We have Quiver of Arrows, Green Lantern, or Green Arrows out there. Bow Staff, Robin, and it's Damian Robin. Signature Trenchcoat, of course, Constantine, Magician's Corset, Zatanna. Animal Man, John Constantine is a hero. Captain Atom is a hero. House of Mystery is a location. The Rot is a location, an interesting location. New superpowers include Flight, Power of the Red, Magic, not shocking if Animal Man and Constantine are in here. Villains include Strife, Killer Frost, Psycho Pirates, an obscure one. Avatar of the Rot, Ra's al Ghul is a supervillain. Here we go. This is Impossible Mode. We have stack ongoing. At the end of turn, if you did not buy or gain a card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. So this is a Crisis card. At the end of your turn, put this card at the bottom of the owner's deck. Ra's al Ghul, Black Manta, Captain Cold, Darkseid, Deathstroke, Sinestro, the Joker, Atrocitus, Lex Luthor, Brainiac, Hades, that's a new one, Parallax, and the Crisis Anti-Monitor. A lot of these villains are from the original set. The supervillains were from the original set, but new artwork. Looks like the abilities are slightly tweaked. Cool. I give a thumbs up on all that. Again, adding variety to the games, like how can you not like that? And it seems like this expansion does that and more. So finally, we have the heroes. Read off some of what you can get. Let's actually take a look. We've got Green Hero, Robin, Zatanna, Zatara, Constantine, Swamp Thing, Animal Man, Green Lantern is a Crisis hero, Cyborg is a Crisis, Martian Manhunter is a Crisis, Batman Crisis, Superman Crisis, Flash Crisis, Aquaman Crisis, and Wonder Woman Crisis. Cool. So again, it gives you a whole bunch of new characters to try out. A lot from, I would say, more of the Justice League Dark, the magic-infused side of the DC Universe, so that should be really, really fun to add to the game. And then new versions of old characters with new art, with slightly tweaked cards. Overall, big thumbs up. So the deck building game, DC deck building games, a lot of fun. We've got a gameplay out there. Of course, we're going to go and throw this in there, see how it changes up the game itself, and get back to you of our thoughts and what we think of this edition expansion pack. But looking at it briefly, quickly, I'm excited to play. I think it's going to change things up and give some awesome variety to the game. So thanks for watching. Thank you for Cryptozoic for hooking us up and providing us a copy of this for us to check out and play. As always, this is Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. You can find us every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on YouTube, obviously, Twitter, Facebook, all at Graphic Policy. We keep it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep it geeky.